Hi guys, Zangiefsgym here. I am Timothy and you are watching video 7.2 in my series on how to fight Zeku with Zangief. So this is 7.2. I will be covering the SPD punish, SPD punishable move, Zeku's special attack that is called Bushin Gram Bond. And you can, there's a light through EX versions I'll be covering in this video. So we'll kind of look at the way of being able to SPD this one. So based on the level of power that the Zeku uses in this special move. Alright, so starting with the light version, I'll work through light and then medium, hard, and EX, 1 through 4. Okay, so light version first. Okay, so not a real big range on this one, right? Can we block? Yes, we can block an SPD before he fires at another. Let's read. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's restart that. Now we can do a light punch outside of that attack range. In fact, just to prove it. Oops. Okay, so I'm outside of his range, and then I grabbed him. The light SPD. All right, then we'll restart. I'm trying to do that right. Okay, block. Then we can do the hard punch SPD as a counter. So if we're a little bit away from him, we can just do light punch. But if we're close, we will do the hard punch. So there you go. That's the light version, being able to be countered by the SPD. Let's take a look. Let's look at the medium variation. Okay, so this one he goes higher. Same deal though. We can light punch SPD outside of the attack. We can block and then SPD, and it actually in some ways gets easier because usually the harder the level of kick he pushes when he does a special move, as is general rule of thumb, the attack becomes slower and has a greater recovery time. So it makes it actually a little bit easier to counter the harder versions of this move. But the light one is a good option should you get knocked away, or if you're outside of that close range. Say you're out here and he kind of throws it out, you can always light SPD him outside of his kicking range. Alright, cool. Let's keep moving along. We'll look at each one. Okay, so again, he just gets taller. He doesn't necessarily kick outward any higher. So, but we will have to be closer if we want to do the hard punch SPD. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. I can even jump. That's a cool thing to bring up, too. You don't want to jump when he's doing it, though. And if you get jump happy, you'll most likely get punished. But you can light SPD this outside of a range, outside of his kicking range, just to safer. Or hard punch if you're close. Say you just jumped in, landed next to him, he does it, you block it. Hard punch SPD, kick, counter his Bushin Gram Bond kick, ban, I think how you say that, Bushin Gram Band kick. Okay, that is hard level of strength. Now here we go. We'll do the EX. Okay, so not really kicking out any further, so we can light. Assuming here, I'm gonna try it though. We can light SPD if I can ever get the timing right. Light SPD outside of his kick range. I'm assuming this is a little bit faster though because it is the EX. Actually, he throws out 2 kicks, so the block has to be held a little bit longer. So just be aware of that. But so it's going to be harder to do the hard versions. It's possible, but it's going to be a little bit difficult to do the hard punch SPD just because this move hits you twice and actually knocks you back further. You can see how it's pushed me back just from blocking it. So while it is SPD punishable, you're more than likely not going to get that hard punch SPD on the EX version. So if he EXs, go for the light punch. If he does a normal, go for the hard punch if you're close enough. That's pretty much the takeaways here. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this. 7.2 SPD punish on Bushin Gram Bond kick. You can punish that special attack with an SPD. So, alright, cool. Thanks guys.